play. Hey everyone, I'm Danny, and I am here to play Nancy Drew number 28, Ghost of Thornton Hall. So I have played all 32 Nancy Drew games at least a few times each. This one's actually an exception for me. I only played it once when it was released a couple years ago, so I remember basically nothing from this game, so it's going to be a semi-blind playthrough. So I'm excited to go through that again for you guys. But I will be uploading all of them to my channel eventually as I replay through them. I'll try to do it in order, but I thought it would be fun to do this one now since tomorrow is going to be Halloween, and this one is being featured on their page as one of their spookiest games, so it was on sale. But I thought I'd replay it in honor of Halloween, so let's see if it really is one of the spookiest games. And depending on what game it is, how much I've played it, all that kind of stuff, I decide whether I do Amateur Sleuth or Master Sleuth, which is the difficulty of the puzzles, your hints and your task list and everything, but since I haven't played this one in quite a while, I'm going to go amateur just to make it a little bit easier. So let's dive in. Nancy's bedroom here. Oh, gotta answer the phone myself.
What time is it?
Late.
Savannah? Is that you? What's wrong?
I got a case for you.
Can it wait until later?
I'm sorry, it can't. There's been a kidnapping. A girl just a little older than you.
Shouldn't the police be taking care of this?
There's only so much they can do, and she needs to be found before something bad happens.
What do you mean?
The call came in for me, but I can't go. Thornton Hall is a dangerous place for people like me.
Ghost hunters, you mean? So people think it's haunted?
They know. Jesslyn needs someone who ain't afraid to run after her. That ain't me. What I'm asking of you is dangerous.
After everything you did for me in Japan, I'll do it.
Thank you. Drive to the airport now. I'll arrange a ticket. And Nancy, I didn't call you just because you're a good detective. I called you because you're a skeptic. Thornton Hall is no place for anyone who believes.
Then you called the right detective.
I'm serious. You think long and hard about that before you get on that plane. If what you find on the island is going to get to you, don't go. Stay home.
Don't worry, I'm on the case.
Alright, so I guess we're on our way. Heading south.
You sure about this?
I am.
Watch yourself around the Thorntons. They earn their bad reputation.
Well, thanks for being concerned. I should be okay.
Well, it depends who's here. Hope for your sake Wade's not skulking around. Or that loony bin reject Harper. But it's Charlotte you best watch for. Black Rock Island belongs to her now. Has ever since the night the fire took her. Take care now.
Alright, so if I'm remembering correctly, Charlotte is the ghost of Thornton Hall, just like the title of the game. But Savannah Woodham was a ghost hunter that helped us in game number 23 when we were over in Japan, in Shadow at the Water's Edge. So I'm curious as to why she can't come to Thornton Hall, but I guess we will find out. Alright, so nowhere to go inside. So we have a pillar with a T on it, for Thornton, I would imagine. And a paper on the ground. So this says, scavenger list, 21 items to search and find. So this looks like a half-done scavenger hunt. So this was probably the activity that they were doing for Jesslyn's pre-wedding sleepover, I would guess. So find Mom's portrait, find the key to Charlotte's bedroom. Ooh, I think we are gonna have to do the gravestone epitaph hunt. So yeah, we would have to go by her family tree. So Jesslyn's family tree, she has Nana, Grandma, so that must be the two grandmas on the different sides, I would imagine. And then go by the letters that are on their gravestones. See the ghost. So if she actually did see the ghost, that would be interesting if we get to talk to her. Find a creepy spider. Find an invitation to Charlotte's last party. Open the crypt. Take a photo of a skeleton. Find a painting with a horse. Survive until morning. That's a little dark. And not checked off, so I wonder what happened there. Alright, so we could go forward to the manor, but I think I'm gonna go this way. Looks like we're in our graveyard.
Hey!
Oh, okay.
You're not Savannah.
No, but you must be Wade.
Is she with you? Are you the new assistant? What's his name, get canned or something?
Logan? I don't know. All I know is that she thought I'd be the right person for the case. She's not coming.
What did you just say?
She said she was sorry to send me, but nothing could get her to come here.
I never took her for a coward.
Well, she seemed pretty scared of the ghosts.
Ghosts? No, that ain't it. She's scared of seeing me.
Interesting, so Savannah and Wade must
I
have a
hope
past.
Savannah understands the mess she dropped you in.
Nancy can handle herself.
I can handle myself just fine.
You're just a kid.
You could say the same thing about Jesselyn.
True enough. Say what suits you. Won't make the nights around here any shorter. Anyway, Savannah had a package sent. I guess it must be for you. It's up in the house.
Alright, so we're gonna have to find that package. I think it just, yep, got added to our task list. So yeah, I wonder what this... I think they have a past, let's see.
Do you know Savannah?
I did, once.
And now?
And now I don't.
Alright, so he's one of these super vague characters that I just love.
How did you meet Savannah?
We went to the same bookstore.
You don't seem like the type.
I'll take that as a compliment and an insult.
How long ago was this?
A while. Gone now. It was a little old dark place. Carried these musty old books. Stuff that didn't exist anywhere else.
What kind of stuff?
All sorts. But I was there researching our family. Savannah had this way of reading, like there was something she needed to know real bad. One day I finally asked, "What is it you need to know so bad?" You know what she said?
What?
Nothing. She handed over the book she was reading and walked out. At first, I'm feeling a touch rejected. But then I look at the book.
What was the book?
That was the crazy thing. It was the Thornton family book of names. Births, deaths, marriage, and so on, going way back.
Why would she have that?
Why, indeed. I had to know. Took me some doing, but I tracked her down.
That's a little creepy. Person you don't know, just looking at your family book. So yeah, maybe she was trying to find Charlotte's
So
ghost.
you met Savannah because she was trying to find Charlotte's ghost?
One of those people who met her was Savannah. Ask her, and maybe she'll tell you about it. After that, she became obsessed with Thornton Hall. We got to know each other. I fell for her like a Black Tuesday banker. In the end, the landing was just as rough.
Alright, so can she not come back to the island because of Wade or because of Charlotte's ghost? She became obsessed with Thornton Hall. Maybe it's both, I don't know, I guess we'll have to find out.
You said you were researching the family. Why?
After Charlotte died, that's when something I always knew came out shining so bright, I finally had to admit it. Long as it's been growing, the Thornton family tree's been split down the middle. The evil roots always trying to strangle out the good. I used to think I was on the side of good.
And now?
What do you think?
I mean, we just met your dude. Let's see, I don't know.
I don't know.
Yep, same here.
He really does not have much to say to us. Alright. Yeah, what did you mean?
What did you mean about the family being split in two?
You wouldn't know by looking around here, seeing the state we're in, but we're loaded.
That's blunt.
What's that have to do with anything?
The Thornton family bought its money with blood, and not always our own.
And you think one part of the family had more to do with this than the other?
I don't speak ill of the dead, especially not when they're staring up at the soles of my boots. Look around. You'll see.
Alright, that's a little dark. Who else is here?
Who else is here?
Clara, that's Jesselyn's mother. Colton, her fiancé.
Anyone else?
Depends what you mean by anyone.
Any other alive or verifiably real people?
No.
I think Nancy's sass
See
is
you
definitely
later.
one of my favorite
Later.
parts in these games. So let's see who's this.
No need to jump, just me.
Can you tell me about some of these stones?
I'll tell you what I can. But sometimes it's best to just look and listen. That there is Clara's mother.
What can you tell me about her?
Not a great deal. She loved her secrets. Never even told Clara who her daddy was.
Why not?
Don't know. When Clara was about 10, Rosalie got real sick. Every day Clara would ask about her daddy. I think she was afraid of being left to fend for herself. But Rosalie wouldn't say.
Alright, so I wonder how Clara grew up, because that was only when she was 10, he said, right? So it looks like we have Thorntons, Newtons, a spark at birth, a flame in life, a quiet ember in the night. Oddly touching. Alright, so that's where Wade is. Is there a row in front of Wade? Yes. Alright, who's this? Lee Thornton. Nothing much for him. Or her.
Virginia, my mother. Rest her soul.
Can you tell me anything about her?
Just that I miss her. And I always will.
Oh. Poor Wade. Gone and never forgotten. No dates on hers.
Luther, my daddy. Mama called him the king of slamming doors. He had a hot temper, but a soft heart, and no mind for business. He wasn't intuitive. He brought me out here to the stones at night. Taught me how to open my eyes, shut up, and listen. You rest well, Daddy.
Alright, that explains why he's kinda lurking out here in the cemetery. So it goes. Luther Atchison? Interesting. So his mom was the Thornton, right? Yeah. Alright.
That's Charlotte.
Dear sweet Charlotte, please come back. That's a sad inscription.
It was a sad time. None of us wanted to see her leave. We didn't expect it to become what it's become.
Alright, so 1968 to 1989. So she was 21. Alright. So she was 21, and I think they said she died in a fire. 1842 to 1887. Sarah Emma Thornton. And Beauregard. I wonder what this
Beauregard
is.
Thornton. Mean old codger.
Alright, I guess that's it about Beauregard. He's just a mean old codger. So, I wonder who he is, because I feel like the little nooks over there are going to mean something. Let's see who's over here. This is another Newton. First name is covered in moss or something. We don't see her birthday, but we see her death
Harper
day.
Stone.
Harper?
Indeed.
Oh.
She ran away shortly after Charlotte died. Long enough that we thought we'd lost her too. One day she walked in the front door looking wild and thin as a spring sapling. Never said
Don't
where
mind
she
my
was.
cat.
Her granddaddy was so mad he left the stone to remind her of what she'd put them through. She'd sit out there and read. Don't know if it was spite or if it made her feel at home. Knowing her, probably both.
Alright, so yeah, I think Harper is still supposed to be alive, so that's why it's weird that her tombstone is there. Alright, my cat just decided she would like to lay behind my computer and sit in my lap and just go everywhere that she probably shouldn't be right now, so. Alright. Lost and dearly missed, except she's apparently alive, so that's. I think we get to meet her? I'm not sure.
This blank one is my favorite.
Why is that?
Who doesn't want a celebrity in the family? Especially one that rubs all the wrong people the wrong way. The Gray Lady. In the Civil War, they say she was a spy, passing codes for the North. If you look, you can find some of her contraptions here. Her service gave the Thornton family this land.
Alright, so we don't have an actual name for her. She's just the Gray Lady. So, I don't know, maybe we'll be able to find out who she actually is. But she, like Charlotte, has her, the part above the ground for her. And we saw these. Let's go up here. The Charlotte? Thornton Cemetery, established 1866. This plaque honors those who found their final rest beyond the family grounds, including Franklin Thornton, born May 4th, 1895, and died October 25th, 1917, defending this nation. Dedicated January 15th, 1918. So it was a few months after he died. Alright, what's over here? Nice little fountain. Can we... No, we can't look at anything else over here. We're just looking at the fountain. Let's see what's on the other side of... I think it's Charlotte over here.
It's locked.
Had to have the trademark Nancy line within the first few minutes of the game, of course. The crypt, I think that's a crypt, is locked. Mariana Thornton, to the day they died.
Roger and Marie, side by side from the day they married to the day they died. Both real sweet. Charlotte and Harper's parents. May they rest in peace.
Alright, so that's kind of cool. One half of the quote on his and one half of the quote on hers. So this was Roger Thornton. 1984, 1984. Oh, so they died in the same year. I wonder if that's related or anything. Alright. Can we get to the main house now?
Jessalyn?
Oh god.
Excuse me?
Sorry. Of course you're not. I'm just tired.
No, don't be. I'm Nancy.
You're here to help?
Savannah Woodham called me in. She seems to think there's a supernatural explanation to Jessalyn's disappearance.
A couple of days back, that would have earned an eye roll. I'm Colton, the fiancé. Welcome to Thornton Hall. I'd extend you all the courtesies of the Thornton clan, but we seem to be about 20 years too late for that. You might need this. I found it in the house.
Oh, this is Jessalyn's phone, right?
Is this Jessalyn's?
Yeah. It's dead, though. And the charger got mangled by something.
Of course.
Maybe you could channel all that inquisitive energy into seeing if you can get that old phone back up and running.
The sass, Colton.
Were you and Jessalyn getting married soon?
Yes?
Any chance this is just pre-wedding jitters?
She might have had second thoughts about the wedding. Trust me, everyone does. But she never let anyone worry about her like this. She loved her family more than anything.
Is it safe to assume you had second thoughts about the wedding?
I never said that.
True, but you implied it. You said, trust me, everyone does.
I know. I remember it like it was just moments ago.
Alright, so Colton's sass might be on par with Nancy's. It's like the second time in this
Goodbye.
short conversation.
Goodbye.
Alright. So it looks like that's going to be his post out here on the porch. Alright. So that's getting inside. Let's see, can we find anything else when we're out here? Alright, I don't like that very much. Let's just walk away. Alright, so we can grab a hammer. And then it looks like we're just going inside. Can we get these floorboards? No. Alright, it is very dark in here. So let's go in. I think this is the parlor. Yep. Alright, so we got some portraits. We have Jeb Thornton and Sarah Emma Wakeman, it looks like. I think there are a lot of portraits in this house, if I'm remembering right. So this is the long, cold night on Black Rock. So with stuff like this, where it's like a big, long story or huge journal, I'm not really going to read everything just because that would take a whole lot of time. But if you're interested in reading all the details in these books, you are welcome to pause the video and read it and then jump right back in when you're all done. But I'm going to find some highlights and stuff. So, alright, so everything's crossed out except none survived. So yeah, they said Black Rock Island is what we're on right now. This was Thornton Hall. Interesting photo. So this is about Jeb. And Jeb was the one who was right up there, right? Jeb and Sarah. Is that these two up here? Yep, so this is husband and wife, apparently, and that chapter is about them. Espionage in a bonnet, female secret agents of the Civil War. So we just heard about the Gray Lady, right? In the Civil War, being a spy. I wonder if she's in here. So we have Rose Greenhow, Harriet Tubman, Belle Boyd, Elizabeth Van Loo, and Sarah Emma Emmons. So I don't see... Yeah, we didn't learn the Gray Lady's real name, so I don't think we can really know. Maybe if we read through this, which I will off camera, we'll find some reference to the Gray Lady, but I don't know, if we can figure out who it is, that would be an interesting read. And we have Hiram Thornton over here. Hiram.
Can't do that right now.
And Nancy is polite as
Can't do
always,
that
won't
right
snoop in
now.
someone's bag when she's directly next to them. Let's talk to
You must
Clara.
be Nancy.
Yes, you must be Clara, Jesselyn's mother.
Yes.
I want you to know that I'm here to help you with anything you need.
That's real sweet, hon.
I know you may not want me here since you didn't actually call me yourself.
So long as you help me find Jesselyn, you're welcome under what's left of my roof here.
Is there anything else I should know that might help me find Jesselyn?
Yeah. Keep a suspicious eye on Wade.
Oh?
Wade didn't seem all that dangerous to me.
He neglected to tell you about his time spent in jail, I see.
Oh
As
dear.
a matter of fact,
Wade's a nice guy when he wants to be. And only when he wants to be. I'm happy we have another set of eyes looking for Jessie. But I do hope you know what you're getting yourself into.
Alright, so apparently there's more to Wade than we saw. Alright, let's learn some more about Jesselyn.
who did Jesselyn come here with?
Addison. I tried talking to her, but she was a wreck. Here.
Alright, so we got Addison's phone number.
She'll have calmed down a bit by now. I hope.
What do you think happened to Jesselyn?
You wouldn't know by the look of this dump, but we're worth a great deal of money.
Point
That's
it out
what
again.
I thought this was. But then, no. Not yet, at least. I can't believe I'm praying for a ransom note to show up. It's like someone's trying to punish us.
Why do you say that?
Thornton Hall was once something truly beautiful. But so much greed and tragedy built up in these walls that when they started to crumble, I wanted to save this place, make it mine. But I couldn't. So whoever took Jessie wanted us to sit here in this broken down old house waiting for her.
Alright, that's one theory, I guess.
Is there any chance Jesselyn's disappearance could be cold feet?
My Jessie would never put her family through this nightmare, never.
That's exactly what Colton said. Let's see how things were with her and Colton.
Were things good between Colton and Jesselyn?
They had their rows and their romantic dinners, same as any couple. Colton had some... Well, hon, he had some issues, but they worked through them.
Oh?
You mentioned that Colton had some issues. What did you mean?
To put it delicately, family issues. Never you mind, it has nothing to do with what's going on now.
Alright, that's just a classic. Let's bring up something super interesting and then not tell you anything about it, so... Wonder if we'll be able to learn more about Colton's issues.
Why is everyone here? Shouldn't we be out searching for Jesselyn?
I closed down the company. The entire staff is out combing the woods. I said, sit home or join the search. You get paid either way. Not a soul stayed home. Jesselyn grew up in the business. She's got a lot of people looking out for her. I can be thankful for that. The police recommended a presence here. They said we'd have a better chance of noticing if something was off here, knowing the place and all.
Okay.
See you later.
Bye.
Alright. Got a nice broken piano over here. Some oranges. Napkin.
I already have one.
Ah, of course. Alright, ooh, can we make tea? Yes. Alright. It's already steeped. Let's have some sugar. Mint. Just gonna go all of it. Why not? So we have tea with sugar, mint, and lime. Lemon? Some lemon. Alright. Can we have another cup? Or just lemon this time? I wonder if we can get in the ward for drinking a certain amount of tea. Alright, that's enough for now though. So let's head out here, and before I go upstairs, I just want to head down this hall. We have another portrait. Alright, I got some turpentine. And wires with an electricity manual. So this is how we're going to charge up Jessalyn's phone. And we're going to be going with the fruit option. So using acidic fruits like lemons, limes, and oranges, press 1 copper coin and 1 nail into each fruit. Connect all the fruit together in a row by attaching a positive terminal clip to the nail in one fruit and the opposite negative terminal clip to the coin in another fruit. Attach the final positive and negative clips to the electronic to be powered. Alright. We have a nice fan photo. A couple of those in every game. I love seeing those. So it looks like we have our wires.
I need.
Yep, so we have the wires and the oranges, so we are going to be on the lookout for pennies and nails, it looks like. I got a cotton gin over here. Is this a cherry picker? No. Something to do with cotton, maybe? And we got a spade. Looks like this is going to be some kind of weight puzzle. I don't know what we're supposed to be using for the weights. It just says picker. So I don't know what we're using for the weights. We'll have to hang on until we know what those are going to be. The Thornton family cotton processing. This store is from the barn that housed the equipment for processing the cotton. Many a worker lost their fingers in the processing room. That's a cheery message.
That didn't sound good.
Alright, so if we hear that doesn't sound good, that means we know that clicking this again is going to be a death, but we gotta do it. Alright. Just like slice Nancy in half.
That didn't sound good.
Alright, so we're gonna leave it on that note. That's super creepy. Did not like that at all. Alright, so now we can head upstairs.
It looks like the painting is missing.
I got a missing painting. We'll have to find that somewhere. And a bag of cotton. Alright, so this looks like we're going to be camping out here. We got our little sleeping bag and lantern set up. This must be our package from Savannah. So we have Jovic Tech, Nico Jovic from the Deadly Device. This is our EMF reader, which is the ghost hunting tool. Looks like she also included the book that she wrote. So The Ghost of Thornton Hall, True Encounters Retold. Nancy, here's some of my old paperwork from when I was looking into Charlotte myself. I know you're going to be looking for Jessalyn during the day, but night is the best time to investigate the family. That's when the spirits get restless in more ways than one. Wonder what she means. You'll probably get more out of the family then anyway. The EMF gadget I included works pretty well on the property. I don't normally use these, but there is a strong correlation between the meter peaking and documented sightings. I know you don't like things that can't be explained, but just because it can't be explained yet doesn't mean you should disregard it. Call me if you want to talk. I don't know what help I can offer, but I'm there if you need me. Good luck, Savannah. Alright, so she wrote this book, and it looks like she compiled different sightings of Charlotte Thornton's ghost. So like this is a person who was swimming and they started to drown and saw Charlotte underwater. This one is oral and phantom smoke, no eye contact, possibly unreliable or not telling the entire story. Subject tagger. Subject old friend. This is a non-haunt. Skeptic with mild hesitation. So maybe when we explore more, we'll need to look at those areas and stuff. See what's up with that. We don't get to keep the book. No, I guess it'll just stay in our area then. Got another book, The Thorntons of Black Rock Island. Karenina and Dodge. Roger, or Dodge as he was known to his friends, never let his difficulties stand in his way. As a child, he found he was defined by a persistent stutter that would follow him throughout his life. He'd often state that his difficulties with speech led him to be a somewhat shy child. He grew to be a bookish young man with a deep love of the language. Despite his great intelligence, he struggled to find his place in the world. Alright. Let's see. Alright, so based on this, it looks like they died in a plane crash together. It's a little dark. This is Jackson Thornton. And this portrait over here. Oh, God.
What was that?
Alright, I see how this could be one of the creepiest games. And this is Mariana Thornton. I think that's the person that Dodge died in a plane crash with, if I read that right. Let's see, who else do we have? Oh, she didn't say it's locked. I'm a little disappointed.
What's that smudge? It almost looks like something was painted over.
This looks kind of like Clara, right? Oh, there is a smudge in the corner here. I wonder, can we use our napkin and... Oh, paint thinner. See if we can put it on the napkin.
There's something back there.
Ooh.
What is that? Are those graves?
Yeah, that's graves. So it looks like someone painted over this portrait. Alright, that's interesting. Where is that? So it looks like that's the statue, and then... Oh, this is the place where we couldn't go any further. So there might be graves over in that little area. So now we might have somewhere to explore over there. Alright, let's see. I think I saw some rolled up paper in here. Yep.
This must be the missing painting.
Alright, so let's go put that painting back then. Nope, I'm not going outside yet.
That sounds like it's coming from upstairs.
Do I want to go upstairs now? That was super creepy. Really didn't like that. Oh, we missed the missing painting slot. Here we go. So this is Franklin Thornton. Are we gonna see that ghost again if we go around here? No? Alright, so that was just some creepy singing, I guess. Let's check our task list. So we found the missing portrait.
Did that. That's done.
Got the smudge off of the painting. We found our package.
Haven't done that. Check. Did that.
We explored the island, so that's gonna be like the last thing we check off in the whole game. So we need to find a way into our crypt. Charge her phone, so that we're still looking for the pennies and for the nails, right? We need to call Addison, get into that room at the end of the hall, and look at the tombstone. So I think that's probably a nice, easy first job. Head over to the Thornton family cemetery. So let's see. Oh, that just moved. Yeah, I really don't like that. Alright, so it was this, and it was like over here, right? Oh, okay. This has no writing. This says 54 souls.
Did that.
So we found the tombstones. I have no idea what's up with that. 54 souls. Alright, let's see. Are you going to tell us about being in jail?
Wanna hear a ghost? Check it out.
Oh boy. Can we not even... I guess we can't really ask... Oh god. Alright, that's my timer. I guess we can't really ask much about the recording. Is he just going to have those for us every time? We have a lot of talking to do. But I think we are going to pick up in a conversation with Wade in the next episode. So, alright, that's going to be it for this time. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked what you saw, feel free to hit the like button or subscribe to my channel. As a new YouTuber, it helps out a great deal. Alright, so like I said, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.